Good morning. Today we're going to try and eliminate an exhaust leak coming from the headers. It's making a bit of a noise. What noise, I hear you ask? Now, I'm fairly sure that my exhaust leak is where the exhaust joins the headers. It joins the headers using something like this. Well, actually this. I bought a new set because buying a pair of gaskets was much the same price as buying the whole kit, so new kit. So let's say your exhaust is attached to this section here. So this is facing front. It uses this clamp to attach it to the headers. The headers are kind of flat, so that you don't have any of that concave, shape that you would have in a modern car. You've got a flat section going to a flat section. You've got this gasket here, which is supposed to seal it. Okay, it's kind of a compressible gasket, but I find that I'm kind of over tightening it because when I attach it, I've got limited space, and instead of going straight flush against it, I might be installing it kind of that way, and I'm losing a bit of pressure on one of the 3 bolts. The other thing you'll notice with this setup is there's not a huge amount of contact. Bearing in mind all the pressure is pushing on this lip, so you're very limited to how much gasket you're actually using. You're only using between the edge of that circle there and the bolt hole, and the slightest bit of warpage and it's going to start leaking. And that's where I think all that exhaust noise is coming from. So I do have a plan on how to make this work a bit better. First thing I'll do is get the car up in jack stands and we'll take you underneath and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get under there. So there's the join I was talking about, and you can probably tell even by there that my exhaust side on the left is not sitting flush with the header side. So I do have a cunning plan, because this whole section here is welded all the way down to that join there. So we're kind of limited on the angle we can attach it to at the flange, if that's the right word. So yeah, let me take you to the bench and show you what we're going to do. Instead of having this section welded to the other section of the exhaust pipe like that, as it is at the moment, I'm going to use that end, a sort of coupler side of the exhaust that will slide over that side. This means that I don't have to constantly disturb this join with the gasket anytime I want to do anything with the exhaust. So this will be kind of permanently attached to the headers, and then, as I say, that will get bolted on nice and evenly, not over tightening, and then the rest of the exhaust will slide over using a clamp. That's the plan. Unfortunately, I only have one of these, so I need to nip out to Canadian Tire, grab another one of these. Back shortly. New and improved plan. I decided that welding that end onto that end, not that end, no, let me start again. If I have this end sliding over that end, which is going to be attached to the header, then I'm still going to have to weld that end on, and then I've lost any movability, shall we say. So, while I was in Canadian Tire, I found these 2.5 inch internal diameter connectors. So, one end goes over the clamped on section, and then the original pipe slots inside there, and then I've got a little bit of adjustment before I tighten it up. That can spin, and I've got an extra 3 clamps. So all I have to really do, take off the original, those bits from the car, cut it down to the right length, and then reassemble. And hope and pray that it works. Okay, work time. Right, I've just done the passenger side for now. I started it up. I didn't see any leaks from the driver's side, so why give myself more work? But I've got a horrible feeling it's just substandard exhaust parts I've got. We'll go out for a wee test drive and see how it sounds on the road, okay? I'm going to wash my hands first. I'll see you in the car. So, before I start the car, I'm listening for a ticking sound when I put it into drive, and obviously a bit farty when I put the foot down, you know, when it kicks down, so not holding up much hope, to be honest. First test, into reverse, is it going to tick? I think that's just the back of the exhaust I'm hearing. Doesn't help that I've still got the chocks behind the back wheels, as usual. it's not like a crack in the header. As I say, I did a check, I didn't see any leaks, or I didn't hear any leaks. Better, is it? Oh well, I have a noisy exhaust. Right, let's head home, see what else we can not fix today. Well, that was disappointing. It's been quite a disappointing week so far. Went to a car meet last night, Hutches on the beach. There was only like 2 or 3 cars there. I'll put the video clips at the end. It's not worth making a video out of. There was a couple of nice cars, literally a couple of nice cars. Bugsy was one of them. However, tomorrow night is the first car meet down in Caledonia. It's supposedly going to be big. We'll find out tomorrow night, I guess. I'm meeting Larry and 3 of his friends. So we'll have a wee cruise down. If nothing else, we'll have a nice wee drive with the 5 of us. Is that right? Larry, 3 friends, me, 5. Yeah, okay. Oh well, hope you're all having a nice week. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully a bit more eventful and productive. Bye for now.